Hola amigos! Welcome to the Pearl of the Caribbean Sea, also described as one of the last islands of communism, the Social Republic of Cuba. Here, time just stopped ticking away many years ago. Described by media as the land of poor people from the third world, not able to speak up freely and use modern means of communication, one of the enemies of the US and of the Western civilization, built in our heads the picture of a dodgy land where we can be arrested just for shooting this video. Our curiosity was stronger, therefore we decided to get to know this country better. So we asked ourselves a question: does the Cuban system really harm in society, or is it just the media that is building this picture? Let's start with what the system is offering to people. Among the positives of living in Cuba, there are the free medical system, the lack of housing rents, and the monthly ratio of free food for each person in the family, including rice, sugar, eggs, bread, beans, and some meat. The system works quite well here, allowing many families to keep floating. The longevity is quite big as well. The Cubans have access to free education, resulting in a high literacy rate.
Las cosas más importantes para Cuba, para las personas en Cuba, es hacerse profesional, hacerse estudiar y hacerse alguien con un título, con una profesión que ejercer. Eso es una de las cosas más importantes. Conmigo yo estudié medicina y todo está bien. El gobierno te da esa opción de que seas ingeniero, de que seas médico, de que tengas una vocación en la vida, y el gobierno te da la opción de estudiar gratis.
As in each and every country and system, there are bright sides and there are shadows. Among the negatives, Cubans complain about the lack of freedom of speech, difficulty of traveling abroad, and the low incomes, because if you don't work in the tourism industry, you will earn an equivalent of $15 per month. Since there's no easy access to social media here, socializing happens right here, right now, in the streets, in the parks, in the bus stations, or in the food markets. Maybe it's the good weather, maybe it's their Latin spirit, but the Cubans enjoy hanging out in the streets, playing domino, sipping rum, chatting with friends and neighbors, or simply observing the world from their rocking chairs. Cubans love sports, probably as much as Western youngsters love Facebook, since it happens whenever there's a bit of free time. Their national sport is baseball. You can see kids hitting the bat everywhere, just like Fidel did when he was young. And some youngsters get to play baseball even on PlayStations received from their immigrant families in the US. They play football quite often, while the urban youngsters are taking over the streets on skateboards or rollerblades. Cubans also enjoy beautiful sunny beaches all year long, escaping city life in order to play with their buddies, enjoy water sports, or simply embrace the sunbeams laying in the sand. Cubans have an artistic spirit expressed by different forms of street art, dance, and music. It is so unique that artists from different Latin American countries come to Cuba to share their love for music. The rhythms of salsa, rumba, or the African bongo beats prove that Cubans are born musicians and dancers. Music is overwhelming from the early morning hours on almost every corner. Spontaneous meetings with a glass of rum and composing songs about family life, the newborn kid, or day-to-day worries are quite a common part of life here. For Cubans, music and dancing seem to be a remedy for problems as well as an important part of their identity.
Las canciones que yo hago son las vivencias mías, las cosas que me suceden, que me pasan. He tenido problemas en la calle, problemas con mi familia, cosas cotidianas que pasan, yo las expreso a través de la música. Lo que te decía ahorita, que el cubano, el que no es músico, el que no canta ni toca guitarra, no tiene algo que ver en su vida relacionado con la música. Él no toca ni canta, pero es profesor de baile.
El cubano que no tenga música no es cubano.
Vienen muchos turistas de otros lugares, pero se hace aquí. Le cambiamos lo que es cultura.
All in all, the negative opinions in the media about Cuba seem to be highly exaggerated. Cubans have a decent life, especially if they are supported by the families in the US. Due to the income generated from tourism, they don't experience deep poverty here. They are literate, have free access to medical system and education, live long and enjoy fiestas. Some of them do not like what is going on in their country. Indeed, Cubans miss traveling and free speech. But it has never stopped the majority to simply enjoy their lives.
El cubano nunca ha tenido mucho, nunca ha tenido nada, pero lo poquito que tiene lo disfruta y lo disfrutamos. Aquí en los cuatro estamos.
Necesitamos eso, a una unión entre nosotros para poder salir adelante. Y eso es realmente la idiosincrasia del cubano.
It seems logical to raise the question here. Who is more free, the Cubans or the Westerners? Leave your responses in the comments section below. Thank you for watching. Hasta luego!